was that, Alienware? Hey guys, welcome back to episode 4 of the UltraFusion Podcast.
I love the LED. I gotta go pee.
So, cut this out. I don't really want to talk.
What the dog doing?
Welcome back to the UltraFusion Podcast.
Now it's gonna be hard to edit.
The
'Cause
only
the big fat ass was flopping on the couch.
podcast. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you kind of gotta talk into it, fucking
I
idiot.
gotta make sure the equilibrium is correct. Okay.
Equilibrium, these nuts.
Can
Hey
you-
guys.
Can you pay attention to the podcast for a few minutes?
What
Get off
up?
Tinder. Lily! That's my hat!
She's scared of it, man.
I bought some. I went on a quest to find that hat. Stupid bitch.
I really like your Joe Rogan hat, Cole.
Wait, that was...
I'm glad you found one finally.
Thanks. It's pink and it's blue and it makes me happy.
I like how it says
Lily!
Pow Mia on it.
I like how it says white power.
I smell bad. I don't want to be
But it's your nuts.
a fist away from your face.
Well, how are we supposed to record the podcast if I'm not talking in the mic?
I don't know. So, Fortnite update.
Yes, I enjoy it very much.
Yes, yes.
Toxic Rick is the best skin I think I've ever seen.
Wait, is that a... Wait. What the fuck is Toxic Rick?
Toxic Rick
Is that his extra style?
Yes, when Rick and Morty went inside the detoxifier, it dispelled their toxic traits. But the twist was it's what they perceived to be their own toxic traits. And see, what it spit them out as was separate humans, but they're only the toxic traits of what the originals deem their toxic traits. And you see, Rick thought his love of Morty was his toxic trait, while Morty thought emotions were his toxic trait.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
I'm sorry.
Do people actually watch that shit? Do people actually watch Rick and Morty, like, unironically?
I mean, it would make it if people didn't watch it.
No. I watched first 2 seasons. Actually first 2.2 because I watched 2 episodes. I stopped watching after the Pickle Rick episode, which is understandably so. It's fucking gay and cringe. What are you looking at?
Trying to find who asked.
Oh. It's kind of a podcast. There's a new season. It's about aliens.
See, you can pilot a UFO, and the UFOs blow up player-built structures like they're fucking paper, and it's the best thing on the planet. Because you see, like, a guy go... You see him clack the controller in the distance, like building a sculpture, and, like, it just... You blast him with R1, he flies 50 feet across the map.
You fucking beam him up and throw him outside. Just circle. Morty.
Oh my god, full circle!
Full circle in what?
So, Rick is the level 100 skin for this season. Superman, the one I wanted, is like the unlock skin after like 2 months, which was upsetting.
Well, you'll just get it though, right?
I will get it, yes.
No, like you don't have to do any quests, do you?
No,
Yeah,
because
you'll
if
just
I do
get
all the epic quests by the time it's out, then it'll be done.
Yeah, we're gonna. Spoiler alert.
We finished the battle pass.
I have Rick.
You don't.
I'm only
Don't
level,
make that face.
I'm only level 23.
Don't lie to our viewers.
24. Sorry.
I'm level 17. The age James lost his virginity.
Actually, it's 12.
I
So
say it was 8.
I was actually 8.
I was actually 6.
Damn. Was she
Best
hot?
best Santa lap I've ever sat on.
Was he hot?
Well, he was Santa, I would think. Yes.
Was it a real beard?
Didn't try, but you know what I can say was real?
What?
The penis that was inside my ass.
Okay. How, you can
That's
tell.
not funny.
You can tell.
Stop laughing.
Not
I've
laugh.
had to go to years of therapy for this.
You can tell. Were you like? Were you
Are
looking?
you rapping?
Were you looking
Looking for it?
to see if it was? Why would you even assume it was fake or not?
Because you said that his beard may be fake, so I just assumed that maybe you were implying his big old Santa dong.
It's thigh slapping jolly cock.
Well, yes. Mrs. Claus and all the reindeer enjoy it.
Yep, don't need a stool for them reindeer anymore.
Well, they're going to be shooting stool once he's done with them.
Shooting
Red nose, more like red prostate.
Rudolph, more like
With his
doo off with my cock. Santa's cock. More at 11. Hello. What scared you as a child, Cole?
So there was this claymation show, you see, and there was a guy. It's like Bump in the Night, I think it was. I found this out years later, but there was like an ad for it on VHS. I don't remember what the ad was, but it had like a promo for the cartoon. He was like a green guy, and like he was like Bump in the Night is claymation. For some reason, I don't even know how I got it, but there was a toy of him, and it scared me, and I hated that I owned it. And I would like throw it across the room. I would have nightmares about it. So one day, I took it upon myself. I was like, I'm gonna get rid of this problem once and for all. So I grabbed the toy. I took it outside. I grabbed a shovel, and I dug a really deep hole for like a 4 or 5-year-old child, and I buried it. And then about a week later, my dad put the new trailer on top of where I lived, so it's gone forever.
Wait.
But I know it's there, like a dead body.
So, under your dad's trailer is a Bump in the Night.
Mm-hmm.
We should go get it.
Buried deep below the home.
How deep?
Probably about a foot. I was a child.
Shallow
It was
grave.
a very big
We
thing.
should go get it and then watch Bump in the Night. I was looking it up as you were talking, and it looks kind of funny.
I thought the Green Man was like the scariest thing I'd ever seen in my life.
He was kind of scary, though.
I did not like him.
Oh, you know what scared the fuck out of me? So, context. I watched episode 3 and 4 of Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And so I fucking love them, obviously.
Yeah.
And this is about to make a lot of sense to you because I don't like Star Wars.
Yeah.
So my parents went and bought me all these fucking... I begged them to buy me a bunch of Star Wars merch.
That's interesting.
And then I watched episode 3.
Yeah.
Where he fucking takes his helmet off and his scary face, you know? The Anakin, Darth Vader takes
Like
his...
the original episode 3, or do you mean like episode 6?
Oh, the prequel, I think.
Really? Okay.
Of Darth Vader, maybe?
But like, he got turned into Darth Vader at the end. They put the helmet on.
Yeah, so... episode 6 then.
Okay.
Where they take the shit off his face and it's him.
he dies.
Yes. That scared the fuck. I made my parents hide all the fucking Star Wars shit that I begged them for, and they're probably still in the garage. They're probably worth money now.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
But we have
I'm also
something in common.
terrified. What?
I was terrified of Star Wars as a child, but it was a different scene.
It's fucking terrifying.
My dad had this giant TV.
It was Jar Jar Binks, wasn't it?
It was 100% Jar Jar Binks. I saw commercials for him on Fox in the morning, and I screamed and cried.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Jar Jar Binks scared the living shit out of me till I had nightmares about him running toward me, like trying to kill me. I was literally like 3 or 4 years old, and like all I could I would close my eyes and Jar Jar Binks was there trying to chase me down and murder me.
He talked
We'd be
to you?
like, Misha, kill you! And I was like,
Those big old feet stomping towards you.
No,
in the
it was his
dark.
eyes and ears that scared me the most, and
I
how
was
lanky
scared.
he was,
Yeah,
and how he moved around.
I was also scared of Jar Jar Binks.
Because he like moved around like a crackhead or
Yeah.
like an autistic child. Yes.
Not as scary as Darth Vader without the mask, though.
I had actually never seen the original Star Wars trilogy as a child. I'd only seen the prequels, and that is why I did not like Star Wars for many, many years.
Do you remember Yoda CGI flipping? I was like, that is the coolest shit I've ever seen.
When I saw the second one where it had all the robots that walking around.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the fakest thing I've ever seen in my entire. And I was like 7.
Those are kind of cool, though.
I don't know. He doesn't scare me, but I just don't like the way that man looks.
He's not a man. He's a big old monster.
James showed me a picture of the Bump in the Night Man again.
Yeah, I was just trying to spook
And
you.
it had like the doll, like the doll, like the Raggedy Ann.
Yeah.
She was like his best friend, and she also frightened me.
Why?
I don't know, because she was associated with him, so that made her scary. Guilty by association, I would assume.
But yeah, lately, I used to say but yeah a lot, cut that. I walked into Target when I was like older, and I saw an action figure of the ball sack Darth Vader face. And I was like, you don't don't scare me anymore. And I got my closure, so.
I had that with, I had this, I thought it was a dream for many years, but my mom watched Donnie Darko when I was a child, and I remembered the scene of the bunny man standing next to the road, like all fucked up, and I thought that was a nightmare for like a decade, until I got older, and then I watched the movie, and I was like, this is the fucking thing I was having nightmares about for like, pretty much my entire life.
I have no idea what that is.
It's kind of scary looking. It's still scary looking. It's like a giant man and a puppet.
Are you talking about Springtrap?
Yeah, that's right, Jay. The fucking FNAF movie just finished up filming. Yeah, it's a rabbit thing. I didn't like him.
If you're on a first date and a woman pulls this movie out, Donnie Darko, you get
you pull up her leg to look at her thigh and see if there's a Nightmare Before Christmas tattoo first.
Yeah. What if there is, huh?
Then you get the fuck out of it.
Then there's two red flags.
Then she smells like cigarettes. She has a child.
And she's Baby
Her car
Yoda.
has a bunch of trash in it.
She's a Baby Yoda tattoo on her titty.
And she's a recovering meth addict.
Do Baby Yoda are those popular? Baby Yoda tattoos?
Probably, but like we're not familiar with the demographic of those trashy people. Like kids will grow up and be like, "Oh, there was this trashy mom that my mom hung out with that had a Baby Yoda tattoo." But like we don't have that frame of reference yet, you know?
There's a picture of Baby Yoda with the Yankee cap on and
with no brim.
There's a brim. There's a brim. That'd be funny if there was no brim, but that's good. That's a good tat.
Yankee would did no. What do you think possessed him to remove the brim on the Yankee hat?
For clout solely.
He could have just gotten like a beanie or something, but he needed.
But it's the Yankee without the brim, man.
But it was the Yankee without the brim was not a thing until that man had done it. So
it's not very practical when you think about it.
Yeah, so he couldn't he wasn't doing it for clout. This was the first time the Yankee with the brim had reached the public. So I think
I do not know place to psychoanalyze a random gentleman.
You ever seen the video of the guy who went to fucking McDonald's when they had that Szechuan sauce promotion?
And he jumped up on the table?
Yeah, and then he started like writhing in pain on the ground going, "Ah! Ah!"
I think that's fake.
What do you mean?
I think it was a joke, and it's
but nobody thought it was funny.
No,
that's it. That's it. He was trying to be funny, but nobody was laughing.
In hindsight, it is kind of funny.
But like he wasn't doing it ironically. He was doing it to be like quirky.
Yeah, that's
not funny.
But in hindsight, it's kind of funny.
Like if we were doing it to be cringe, it would be funny. But there's a light behind his eyes that there shouldn't be.
The lack of Szechuan sauce pained him cold.
I went to the Szechuan sauce intro. And
Wait, did you get some?
No, but I stood in line, and they gave me a very rare Big Mac voucher that said from the Szechuan sauce promotion. Mm-hmm. And I got like a postcard of it, and it's in a sealed bag in my thing. And I looked it up, and it's like worth like $300 right now.
Sell it.
No, I'm going to wait till it's like a vintage McDonald's item, like those ashtrays.
Then you're going to get Rick and Morty season 20, and it's not going to be worth anything.
It'll be worse at the first time. Because, like, McDonald's has those promotional, like, the MJ fucking wrappers in bags are worth shit. It's weird. Like, I looked up, just because I like looking at vintage, like, old video game shit.
That's weird.
They had, like, a Sonic 3 promotion for, like, McDonald's, and they were trying to sell, like, the bag for, like, $500.
Oh, yeah, people have. Dude, the AVGN had a bag in the background of his room. Mm-hmm. I forget what it was for, but it was an old fucking crusty McDonald's bag. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
It's probably from The Wizard.
I don't know. I can't remember.
I want to watch The Wizard. There was recently like a steelbook release of it.
The original?
Yeah.
With the yellow brick road and such?
That's us, dumbass. But do you not know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I was making a joke.
Oh, okay. Because sometimes you... Never mind, let's drop it. He's face-palming, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of friction on the pie. That's why we've recorded in a while.
On the pie.
Well, no, that'd be frosting, you see.
Some bitches put cheese on they pie.
That sounds fucking putrid.
That's goddamn disgusting.
I think pie should only be for dessert.
Yes.
And I see people making, like, food pies, like pot pies. Pot pies are gross.
Man. Dude, I have one. When I moved in here,
yeah,
my parents gave me one. It's still in the freezer. It was in September.
I respect you so much for
It's fucking
being the
disgusting.
anti-pot pie alliance.
It's gross.
It is fucking it's putrid. It's
the
gross.
only pie I like's apple pie.
I like
Mail me apple pie.
what's the chocolate one with the frosting?
Chocolate pie.
No, it's called something. Silk pie.
Food.
It's like silk cream or something.
French.
French silk. It's French silk pie.
Dude, have you ever had better than sex cake?
No.
Holy fuck!
Well, can you confirm
It's just like
if it's better than sex?
I wouldn't know, you see.
Oh right.
But
I don't mean to rub salt.
it's
in the wound. Lily
like
is sniffing my asshole right now.
you know, like the turtle flavor where it's like chocolate.
Yeah.
And it's that, but in a cake, and it's like molten. It's fucking molten as
That
a
sounds
chef
awesome.
reference.
I
You
went
gotta
s-
watch Chef.
We do.
I
I
already
do.
seen it multiple times.
One time I went to Cayenne's Cafe, speaking of pies, and like I was eating food and I had one of my old coworkers from my old job, and like we were just eating. She's like, "This one's on the house." And handed me like a lava cake. It was like a chocolate lava cake, and it's like, "This is a new one on the menu. Can
Fucking
you just
love
try it
cake.
for me?" And it was fucking awesome.
Cake's good.
I'm going to Cayenne's fucking cafe tomorrow morning now.
A pecan cake or fucking like nut cake with nut in it's disgusting.
What's a fast food restaurant you tried when you were a kid and like swore off it till you were older? Do you have anything like that?
No.
My dad took me to Arby's when I was a kid, and he's like, order whatever you want. And I've never seen a place without chicken tenders or burgers before at that point in my life. So I was like, I'll have that. And I pointed at it, and it was like a roast beef sandwich, but it had like peanuts in the bread.
What the fuck?
And I bit into it. I was like, this is ah! And then I refused to eat for the rest of the day. And I was
Yeah,
like, Arby's is trash.
Dude, go to Arby's, get a gyro. That's it.
You know what's Arby's every once in a while will have this it's like a deep fried turkey BLT,
Okay, that
and
doesn't sound that bad.
it's fucking amazing. It's one of my favorite fast food things ever, but they only have it for like a week every few years. I'll take you to get it next time it's around because it's so fucking good.
I was gonna bring up how Arby's is disgusting.
It's bad.
Besides their gyros,
Yeah.
we should go.
You know what's no sorry, continue.
There's a new gyro place
Mhm.
in Jordan Creek.
Yeah.
We should go. They're fucking like that big.
Oh, is that like the one that
Yeah, it's
like
the
replaced
weird-
that one Chinese
Yeah, it
shop?
looks really suspect, but
Yeah.
like somebody told me it's amazing. You get big ass gyros for like $10. So
Ooh.
yeah.
You know what's actually a really bad fast food place that I can't understand how they're still open? Hardee's.
Hardee's is fine.
Hardee's is fucking gross.
It's not my number
the
one
burgers are
choice.
bad, and I go to a fast food joint for burgers, and their burgers are terrible.
No.
James is
fine.
actually anti-LGBT because he keeps ordering Chick-fil-A every day.
I love Chick-fil-A.
Oh shit! I forgot. I have a present for you.
Is it Chick-fil-A?
No, but keep the podcast going. I'll bring it to you.
Well, I was gonna tell you a story that I've been saving for the podcast. I think he just slammed the door on my cat's head. Hold on. Nope.
What the? Really just tried to run out the door.
I know. You're gonna get me a dildo. Oh hell! Chick-fil-A sauce?
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it with the other collection. I have one.
You got a pie too? Did you buy that from Walmart?
Pie?
This set on the top shelf, on the top right. Is that a pie?
Oh no.
Okay.
That's frozen lasagna.
Oh, I bought a French silk the other day. I still haven't eaten it yet.
French what?
French silk pie. No, there's flashback to when I mentioned the French silk earlier.
So I was at work today,
Mhm.
and we had a meeting.
Yeah.
And I didn't talk the whole time, and the person's like, James, my boss was like, James, what are you doing this summer? I'm like, nothing. And she's like, oh, you're kind of a gamer, right? And I was like, well, yeah. And then so I was a meeting with a bunch of people, and she's like, you kind of got that gamer voice.
Oh no.
And the lady was like, yeah, you kind of sound like that.
Don't do
You
it.
said-
What?
you s-
What? PewDiePie?
You sound like one of those people on the internet who play video games all day. My son watches them. And then my boss was like, you should start like a YouTube channel
Oh,
where you
God.
play video games.
You plugged UltraFusion.
No, fuck no, I did not. I was like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe one of these
But
days.
I never knew I had such a gamer voice.
When I worked at that job, it was probably all the I can't remember, but I got it so frequently that I started writing names down to where they're like, you actually have a great voice. Look me up. I'm actually I'm in Minneapolis. You've got a great radio voice. I was like,
I'm
what?
trying to make this animated show. It's not an anime, but I'm making this anime show where they're talking animals, but they have they're really fit bodies, you know? And I think you'd be really good for this part.
This one time I got a call, and later in the call he told me he was a Netflix executive, but he's like, I got this funny idea for a show.
Dude, you could have been in B-Stars.
Listen, I got a funny idea for a show, okay? I know you don't got your portfolio finished, but hear me out. It hasn't started production yet, but it's about kids and they masturbate on screen, and they're fucking butt ugly.
Dude, you could have been on Big Mouth.
And I want to have it on screen where a kid fucks a turkey. Does that sound funny to you?
Oh, you were actually talking about Big Mouth.
And I was like, no, well, sir, I apologize, but I don't know what this has to do with your subscription. And he's like, well, I'm a no. See. I was like, oh. And he's like, well, that should explain it. That should explain it. And I said, well, thank you for calling, and I hope you have a nice day. He's like, you too. I'm going to go... Oh, no.
Have you seen what the creator of Big Mouth looks like? No, I don't think I will. He looks exactly...
What's he look like?
He looks exactly like the fucking cast. Hold on.
Oh, God. Like the main character?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I've seen this guy.
He looks exactly like him, see?
Ew, he looks like the... Ew.
He looks like the main character.
It's disgusting. He's got the his eyelids are purple.
Yeah.
Like a fucking... That's... Ew.
That's how it be, man.
If you could have, a dead celebrity on the podcast, who would you want? It can also be, a historical figure, whatever. Celebrity is a blanket.
No celebrity would
worth this podcast.
would enjoy this podcast.
I know, but, they're forced to be on it.
Somebody...
And we convince them it's a talk show, like David Letterman or something.
I would fucking love...
Yeah, it's a radio show. We can just tell them it's a radio show if they're old. They'll be like, oh, cool.
Michael Jackson.
Ooh.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Would you like to ask him if he did it?
No.
No, but he has, he has a lasso of truth. There's, truth serum on him, and he has to answer.
I'd weave in between in and out, be like,
of
well...
consciousn's?
Because
he's fucking drugged you?
No, I would be like, well, if you had to touch a kid...
it's just bros here.
It's just fucking guys
between guys.
Look, the fucking mic ain't even on. Look, it's not even on. Just say it. And then,
say what?
Yeah, that's what. Or MF Doom.
MF Doom would be cool.
He would fucking absolutely hate this, but I just want to meet him.
He'd be like, I want off the podcast.
God, what a cool guy. That was probably the number one celebrity death that got me so bad.
I would want
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln would be funny.
That would be funny.
But I can't remember his fucking name.
Nice.
He's a famous guy. He did a lot
Jeffrey
for the community.
Epstein. Is that who you're talking about?
I swear on my life. I was building up to Jeffrey Epstein.
Really?
I swear on my fucking... I was like, I'm gonna see, gonna be funny. I'm gonna pill him up as a pillar of the community, and Jim's gonna laugh so hard. But he just said it. Said it fucking mid-sentence.
I'm sorry.
Go fucking deflated balloon.
This episode shall be
sponsored
called...
by edibles.
Take them every episode.
Take them every podcast. What's the worst that could happen? Hope you're driving when you're listening to this. Edibles. Take them while you're driving. When your foot melts into the pedal.
You're driving when you listen to this. Dead ass pause. What was I gonna say? The title. I like to come up with it as we go, you see.
Well, it's got to be organic. Like the edibles that you're eating while you're driving right now.
And if you are driving on edibles,
hit the brakes really hard. Doesn't matter who's behind you. Fuck 'em.
Nobody's behind you, actually. Just slam on them. Slam on the fucking brakes.
We at the Joe Rogan Cast support this endeavor. The Nintendo Entertainment System was a bad console.
No.
It didn't have a single good game on it except Mega Man 2.
Yikes.
Oh man, I can't wait to play Super Mario Bros. 1 again for the millionth time. Oh man,
You're
I love
fucking
I love
wrong.
these epic pixels. I'm a retro gamer.
Punch Out, fucking
Punch-Out's good.
Mega Man.
Mega Man 2's good.
I had a lot in my head, but they all did. Mario 3.
Bad.
Mario 3's bad.
Mario 3 is nothing compared to Super Mario World, and you know it.
Yeah.
Super Mario World can fucking eat Super Mario Bros. 3 for breakfast.
Zelda.
No, none of the NES Zeldas are good.
Those are the only good ones.
You're on crack. That's not true.
What else is on the NES?
If you have to open like a Prima strategy guide to play the game, it might be a bad game.
No.
Yeah.
Metroid.
You ever had a near-death experience lately?
Yes.
Can you elaborate?
It's not very exciting, but
Okay.
I already told you this,
Yeah.
but it's just we're stalling for time at this point. When I was like 16, 15, I got
You
a
entered
like,
a very strange machine designed to view worlds unseen.
but I got this spider bite or some shit on my arm, and then I got blood poisoning and a vein infection.
Snow White hair.
Yeah, and I think I almost got it again, but it looks fine now.
Stop injecting poop into your veins.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
I don't know how will you get that? Like
How do I get poop? Well,
I mean, like, how do you get bacteria in your veins?
I don't know. Like, I think this was like an ingrown hair, or I don't know, ingrown hair or pimple, and I popped it, and then it looked like really fucking red, and it had like.
Do you have the tools for it to pop
No,
shit? You
I
should
don't-
buy those. That'd probably help you a lot.
I ain't a fucking 1%er, my man. So then it had a blood trail.
$2.
It had a blood trail, and I was like, so I'm gonna die at this point.
Yeah.
But then it went away. Have you had a near-death experience lately?
Our friend decided to drive us down a road in the middle of the night with
Fuck!
with
Hell!
with like maximum speed when it was raining.
This actually happened twice between podcasts where we almost died.
Mm-hmm.
Go on, though, sorry.
No, we went to a party. Party's really big word for what it was, but we went out to hang out with our pal. And I was
Colin.
and I recently got my tooth pulled, so I was like, I pretty much can't drink. I can't do literally anything fun. So I was like, I'm probably going to bail. And he's like, oh, no, I'll drive you down to the pasture. And he got, like, one of those off-road things, but it's not like a... What's it called?
It's like a side-by-side.
four-wheeler. It's not like a four-wheeler. It's like a...
It's like a four-wheeler fucked a side-by-side.
Yeah. So there's a trunk. There's like a bed in the back, and then there's like 2 seats in front.
Mm-hmm.
You can sit 3, but 2 seats in front. So, and it's got metal bars so that you can like hang on, and there's like a cage on the top where the people sit. So he drove us down the hill really fast. He drove up the hill, but because my fat ass and my girlfriend were on the back, he could barely make it up, and it was muddy, so he was like skidding, and I almost jumped off so he could get up.
Fucking sliding up there.
Yes, it was scary. We're sliding literally sideways trying to go upward. It was like a 90-degree angle. So he got up there, and mind you, it was pitch black, so we couldn't see like maybe fucking 5 feet in front of us.
And it was in the butt fucking woods.
And the butt fucking woods to the point where there were trees like you could reach your hand out and touch a tree. That's important. So he's like, I'll go down that same hill, but I'll get a rolling start, and I'll be going about 15 miles an hour. Now you know what happens when it's muddy. You hit the brakes, you kind of slide. So we start going down that hill like 50 miles an hour.
It was a bit windy.
Bit windy. And we're going down really fast. Mind you, we still can't see in front of ourselves. And I see him like start holding his breath, and then like stiffening his arms, and like driving around like he's a fucking like a child pretending to be a race car driver. Like when the kids are going vroom, vroom, like they're going left and right, but he's doing that without the vroom vroom. And like I was like, Colin, we're going kind of fast. And then James was like, Colin, hit the brakes.
Hit the fucking brakes!
Yeah, he screamed. He's like, I am. And we slid sideways slightly and almost rammed into a tree side.
And he's like, guys, I am hitting the brakes.
And if James would have hit it, he probably would have either died or gotten a giant brain, his head would have probably caved in. And I would have flown off and probably broken an arm. And but we made it on the hill. And we're like, Colin, don't do that again. And he said, okay, I won't do anything dangerous in this thing anymore.
2 weeks later.
So he's like, you want to go shoot guns? And me, obviously a big libtard, I'm like, absolutely not. Those should be taken away from everybody at any point. And he's like, no, it'll be fun. So I show up. I hit R1. I open VATS. I get a bunch of crits in a row. None of them hit the target, not once. And they're like, and Colin looked at me and said, wow, the libtard's the best shot out of all of us. And, he was 5 seconds shy away from sucking me off right then and there. But I said, Colin,
5 seconds shy, sucking me off.
I have a girlfriend. He's like, and I got a wife. Who's gonna tell? And I was like, it'll be on my conscience. And he says, well, all right, well, I don't got one of those, but you keep on keeping on, buddy. And I said, okay. So then we drove up the hill, which is a different hill, but we drove up the hill going back, and we went into this like just a big open circle.
Same fucking exact location, by the way.
No, it isn't. But it's like the same prairie.
Yeah.
But like he drove up, and James, as a joke, because Colin had to turn around regardless. But James sitting up front, Colin's sitting driving, and I'm in the back standing up, putting my hands on the bars, and Colin has a dog sitting between them, a little dwarf dog. Like it's actual dwarf dog. And James says, "Fuck it, pull a Yui, do a donut. Spin the tires." And I'm like, Colin, we can't do this because this thing literally won't do it. And I'm not saying he's dumb by any means, because he's not. But he's like, it would be funny. The fuck was that?
My cat scratching the door.
Okay. Anyway, just cut that part out. Anyway, he's like, I'll entertain the boy. I'll pop a donut. So he hits the brakes. He hits the gas really hard when he takes the turn, and there's a lot of weight on the back with me and James sitting on the right. So we are on 2 wheels, and we all went into like fight or flight mode. Now, I jumped off like a fucking Call of Duty character and like did a roll. I literally did a roll and then stood back up like a gymnast. Now, I'm proud of myself with that. I hurt my ass. I felt this the next day. I did not know. But I did black out the second I jumped off. I have no memory between jumping off and then standing back up. But James slammed his head on the top of the bar.
Well, okay. The dog, it was like...
What's the dog do?
The dog was floating, right? So everything was in slow motion, kind of. And I see Cersei, the dog, just like float by me. And I was trying to protect her, because she's fucking flying through the air. You have
a second to react.
Yeah,
yes.
I grabbed her and I was like, fuck this. So I planted my feet on the ground, which we were moving.
Yes.
Flew up, fucking smacked my head on the metal bar, and like flew back down. And Cersei was like fucking doing flips and shit.
She spun around it like a guy flipping a pen between his fingers.
Yeah, it's between bars, yes.
Yes.
But she was perfectly fine, by the way.
She didn't even make a noise. She was dead silent.
Colin didn't fucking move. Like, it's like when we landed, glued in.
And the best is when we all landed, the first thing we all did was just start laughing. We almost died.
What the dog do?
But our first thought between all of us was to laugh really, really hard. And then James was like, "Your dog just spun around the bars." And Colin like started laughing so hard he like went into the high pitched hyena laugh. And then he parked it, and then we went home.
I thought I was concussed.
I thought you were concussed too.
But I was not. Unless I died, and this is like the afterlife, which is hell, but...
Imagine being broke in the afterlife, literally working like a job.
Yeah. That's hell, buddy.
You're in one. E3 went by.
Is it over?
Yes.
Really?
Huh. Nintendo was the last one.
Yikes.
Well, Namco Bandai was the last one. But
I didn't see anything that good then.
But I have to formally apologize for my Sonic predictions.
Yeah, I was listening to those like, I wonder how these are gonna go.
Now, I'm still planting my feet firmly on a Chow Garden. I am.
We got WarioWare though.
We did get WarioWare. Which was cool. We got more Shin Megami Tensei 5 news, which I thought Demi Fiend from 3 was going to be in it. He's not. The protagonist looks like they're literally going for a male to female trans protagonist.
What?
Yeah, no, it's weird. It's not weird that they're it's like
It's weird.
It's weird that this franchise is going for it. So I'm excited to see what they try.
God,
at least.
what is the world coming to?
I know, right? But Sonic, they announced Sonic Colors Ultimate, which
I'm gonna cop that shit.
it looks like a weird port. Like they fucked with the lighting, but it'll be fine. You could race Metal Sonic in it, so I guess that's kind of cool. My favorite character. But then they announced a teaser of Sonic running. And you look at that and you're like, wow. That tells me all I need to know. Sonic running. I haven't seen that before. Sega, thank you, based gods, for giving us such an epic sauce teaser.
I
Now,
have bad news.
so
Wait.
Okay.
I have bad news.
Okay.
My G Fuel isn't arriving until Saturday.
Okay, well, you see, me and James, I wouldn't call it an argument because one of us kind of stomped the other.
Listen, man.
We ordered the Tetris G Fuel. We pretty much a pre-order. James texted me AGKLS semicolon AGKLS semicolon AGKLS semicolon in all caps Tetris.
Yes.
And I said okay, and so a few hours later I purchased it.
Indubitably.
So we'll give a review when we receive it on Saturday. Be a 5-second clip. We'll upload it to the channel. It'll pop off. Nothing like the Pikmin Let's Plays, but it'll pop off.
Dude, the Pikmin episode's so fun to edit. Ian says.
I think they've been getting steadily way funnier. It's just nobody wants to watch them.
They're good. That's it.
Our next Let's Play will be very funny. Speaking of, we recorded 2.
Oh, hell.
Happy Wheels.
Don't even fucking talk about
and Game
it.
Dev Tycoon. And they were really, really, really funny. And just don't take my word for it. Take Robot Cole's word for it. They were epic sauce. So, that's a character we're going to have around.
He's so funny.
They
were epic sauce. I like Robot Cole.
Yeah, he doesn't have any emotions.
Well,
He can make logic decisions.
takes after his father.
The sigh.
Dude, you can't just call it French and say lay in front of everything. Make it French.
Lay, yes I can.
Bruh.
Do you think Uncle Grandpa, if he were real, would he come to visit you?
No. I'm far too old, you see.
Does he not? Well, he visits kids. That's kind of a lost opportunity. I haven't seen the whole show. Like Uncle Grandpa fans, don't come at me in the comments.
I fucking love Uncle Grandpa,
but
man.
It feels like a lost opportunity that he doesn't help adults in some episodes because that'd be fun. Like, a guy's doing his like desk job and he's
just
like
alcoholic.
He's like he hates his life. Like he opens the the 6-pack and then Uncle Grandpa comes out there and good morning. He comes out of the beer.
Come here, giant fly tiger. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
You should animate that.
Okay. There it is. It's on screen.
You're not gonna do that, are you?
You're gonna have to slide JPEGs around.
I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
the fuck you aren't. It's really easy. It'll be funny. Just cut this part out. And don't do the bit where you keep it in. And then, so, anyway, Sonic Rangers. So the game showed... They put it on their website, and then somebody dug into the fucking file name. Found out it was named Sonic Rangers for the teaser.
What's the real name?
It's Sonic Rangers.
Oh.
So there was a leak on 4chan, which would have been bullshit. I don't go on V anymore, but there was I just playtest this game. It's an open world game where you like collect a bunch of orbs and you just run around in an open world.
That sounds
and
lit.
You get like combo attacks to blow up robots and shit. And you solve a bunch of puzzles, and then once you get enough orbs, you can unlock a generation style level where you collect Chaos Emeralds.
That sounds lit.
And then you collect all the Chaos Emeralds and you do like a boss, and then it just repeats.
I'm sold.
It could potentially be very bad, but it sounds like it could be potentially be very good.
Oh, Super Monkey Ball!
You said maybe Obama wasn't that.
We
good.
got, oh my god, fucking love Super Monkey Ball. We got a remake of the first 1 and 2, and then the 3. Three's like
I think it had like a third one.
I don't know, but I'm fucking hyped for it. Fucking love Super Monkey Ball.
Did you see they put Sonic and Tails in it?
No.
They put classic Sonic and Tails in it.
Classic Sonic was in Banana Blitz
I know, but they put
HG.
classic Tails in it too.
Oh fuck! I used to play that shit and the McDonald's thing.
I played Super Monkey Ball 2, and I played like the one where like you get launched out onto a ramp and you have to land on like the darts in the ocean.
And the fucking pool table one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for that. I can't believe I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's back.
Yeah.
Nintendo's bringing back a lot of franchises this E3.
I want new though.
I
want
know.
some steamy new stuff.
I think that's completely fair. I have a feeling this one will also do pretty well, and then they'll finally make a new Monkey Ball.
Fuck yeah, it will, because they're like, we're gonna release Banana Blitz, which is fucking great, and it did great. I think, I don't know, it's like on sale all the time for $10, but
I think 2
2
has the best levels.
I got
Monkey
stuck
Ball.
on 2 real bad.
2 is hard as fuck.
2's funny as fuck though.
Yeah, 2 is very hard.
I think is the level where the fucking balls bounce. Hate that. I know.
Wow, your mom played the level with me last night, my brother.
I can see why that's funny, but it's an obstacle on the stage.
It's not funny, but I get it.
But yeah, man, how
Think
you
about
been?
this. What if Nintendo announced a console?
That's cool.
Like, what if they announced a console? It's called the Nintendo Stank Cube.
That'd be sick.
And like, now get this, it's stank. You can play Stank Boy games with the Stank Boy Advance add-on.
If we went back in time and like sneezed, it might have happened.
If I could go back in time and like tell a video game company anything, I'd like run up to fucking Sega and be like, hey, do not fucking release anything after the Genesis. Just make the fucking Saturn, and then put a fucking DVD player in the Dreamcast. That's it. Put a fucking DVD player in the Dreamcast.
We wouldn't have Yakuza.
Shit, yeah, because Shenmue would probably do good, so Yakuza would never come out.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I
still want Yakuza. Well, okay. We would have to do some work to convince them to still make Yakuza.
Yeah. Like, stop everything and make more Monkey Ball and Yakuza.
Yes.
It's Yakuza, I know.
I know, but like, if Sega were still going strong, they would have no need to stop making Monkey Ball.
I fucking love Sega.
Sega's cool.
This year, I noticed that like all my favorite games are Sega. I'm like, oh, nice.
Yeah, they're finally coming back. I think they're trying to make an effort in the 2020s to actually be a company again, because they were slacking for fucking 20 years.
Tetris.
Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they developed that one. Sonic Team developed that one internally.
Sonic did a lot of different Tetris games too.
Sonic Team.
Did I say? I meant Sega.
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
Sonic
my
Team.
brain's melting.
Sonic Team has made a lot of good games. It's just sad they can't make Sonic games anymore. They still make really good games every once in a while. It's just they really don't know what to do with the Sonic IP. Same thing with Game Freak.
Never mind. I was gonna say just remaster shit, but they've done that multiple times.
Yeah, and it's not good. Sonic Adventure DX is a terrible fucking port.
Remaster CD.
They did.
Did they?
That's the one on all modern shit.
Huh.
They announced a collection of the originals, like 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles and CD. 3 and Knuckles has not been in a collection pack since like 2011 because they don't want to pay the MJ estate the rights.
Oh yeah.
So they're either going to pay to keep the music, or they're going to use this alternate music that they had in like a PC port.
You can't do that.
I know.
I want my Michael Jackson music.
So Michael Jackson actually didn't have much input in it. It was actually just his like sound team that actually helped with making the music. Because MJ was like, I don't like the sound chip in the Genesis. I don't get it. And he
doo-doo feces.
This chip is a bunch of doo-doo feces everywhere. So it was literally just, it couldn't make like the sounds as hard as he wanted.
Listen, he did it though.
His team did make some. Have
I'm
you heard
talking
Sonic
about
3
the kids.
soundtrack?
I'm talking about the kids, Cole.
Have you heard Sonic 3 soundtrack? It fucking slaps. I mean it. You gotta listen to it.
I've listened to the CD soundtrack.
Yeah, we listened on vinyl. That shit was awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, they announced support, and it's hopefully 1 and 2 in CD are the mobile ports. They announced Sonic 3 Knuckles will also be in widescreen finally. So I hope
Is that just on everything?
It's They pretty much announced it for
Dude,
everything.
I can see that being like $30. That's not gonna be expensive.
Sega's not stupid with their remaster prices.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Nintendo's releasing Skyward Sword like the same for like $60. Anyway, overall, I thought it was really solid E3. I don't really like Metroid games, but I hope Metroid Dread is like something I would actually play, so I'm gonna get it and try it.
It's just a 2D shooter thing.
I am really not good at that like Metroidvanias.
Oh, you wanna play Contra?
I'm bad at Contra. We can play Contra.
I played Contra the other day. I'm so ass at it.
Contra's hard. We can play MK2 for the channel.
Oh, fuck.
I hope Ed Boon remasters 2. I want that one the most.
That got like the least amount of votes.
I know,
though.
but like that's because Mortal Kombat fans are stupid.
Well, I would like Shaolin Monk's remake, but 2 like is
Just the concept of like them putting 11 budget into 2.
Fuck, dude. I didn't even like think about that. That would be so sick.
Like you got the PS5 graphics. And,
I don't
like,
want
the haptic
anything
feedback.
like extra. I just want what you said.
Yeah, you got like the fucking. Was it like 8 characters?
I want nothing changed.
Yeah, it's 8 characters, same levels, same everything.
Oh my god.
Probably is a new start menu, but that's
the
pretty much
lore
it.
is good. Dude, get rid of the start menu and put, what is it? Techno Syndrome
Yeah.
instead. I'd pay like $200 for that. I'd fund that.
Speaking of games, I'm excited. I want Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remake
Me too,
so bad.
bad.
I want them to add depth of field like they did for like the Zelda little Game Boy one.
Well, they had that in the original Diamond and Pearl.
The depth of field.
Yeah, it was like 3D. Is that what you're talking about?
You know when like the camera's like out of focus, like
Oh.
for everything not in your immediate view.
Oh.
Yeah, that looks good. That was on the Zelda remake, the Link's Awakening remake.
Oh yeah, that did look good.
Yeah, I think they should do it for this one because it's got a similar aesthetic.
Yeah, it is a different company though. So.
It is, but I'm happy Game Freak's finally outsourcing Pokemon games like they should have been doing a long time ago.
Studio is doing it.
It's like one that's been doing a bunch of remasters, and they've helped with a ton of big games. To my knowledge, this is their first like solo endeavor ever.
I have a lot of faith in them.
Me too. I have faith in pretty much anybody making Pokemon but Game Freak.
That's sad.
It'd be so cool to because Namco Bandai made Pokemon Snap. And that game looks great.
That was really good.
And they helped make most of like Smash Ultimate in Smash 4. So I think they should just be allowed they should just be allowed to like make a Pokemon game with input from Game Freak.
ILCA? Does that sound right?
It does sound right.
Okay, that is the company who's making it.
It'd be cool if they like remastered Coliseum and XD, but like made it so much less fucking boring.
Dude, I have faith in
Arceus?
the N64 shit.
Oh, getting remade?
Yes, because they are doing the new Mario Party, and I'm so excited about that.
It looks good.
And I would like the mini games from, what is it, Stadium?
Yeah?
Yeah, I have it in actually my Nintendo 64 right now. The mini games from both Stadium and Stadium 2 and like 3, but 2 was in Japan. We actually have 3. I don't know. But those being remade for the Switch, that'd be very cool. Nintendo.
Aren't those just battles though?
No, the mini games?
Oh,
They
I
have
don't
like
remember
the
the
party.
minigame.
Oh man, I know what we're doing after this.
No, I don't remember the minigames at all.
That was like the only thing I played on those games. From Pokemon Stadium.
Alabama! But, like, remaking, like, I want Pokemon XD remade the most. But, like, if they would just toggle the XP to be better, make the camera more like the newer Pokemon games in the battles, because the battles are really boring and slow.
I never played those.
And the GameCube ones, like that's the biggest gripe for me with the game is the battles are so fucking slow.
Aren't they harder?
They're harder. Because you can't like go out and catch Pokemon. You have to catch them from other trainers. And if you purify them, there are areas where you can catch wild Pokemon, but it's like in Diamond and Pearl where you leave out honey and then you go find them. I think that was the first appearance of Munchlax. Actually, was in XD.
Oh.
They put like 2 Gen 4 characters Pokemon in before they ever made it into Gen 4.
Dude, I can't believe I'm like around for a Diamond and Pearl remake.
That's how I
remember when
felt
that shit
about
came
Ruby and
out.
Sapphire. But Ruby and Sapphire's remake was dick. That's so disappointing to me too, because I thought, like, because I would prefer them remaking Gen 4 in the style of like the most recent games, like Sword and Shield.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I would prefer that, like a full-scale remake with the new technology, because that's what everybody expects of the remakes, to be like they're comparable to what game is out right now.
I didn't mind Oros.
Yeah, I get it. I get where you're coming from, but like it was one of those games where I poured like infinity hours into as a child, so I noticed every nook and cranny when it was changed or like for Soul Silver and Heart Gold, every single improvement, like everything was an improvement, like every single little detail. Same thing with Fire Red and Leaf Green.
That was both of those are god tier. One of my favorites. Both of those are like my favorite.
But like Gen 3's remakes did not feel like they were improvements. They just felt like they were streamlined.
Yeah.
Like they cut out the Battle Frontier.
I have to replay them, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you didn't play Emerald for the channel?
I'm working on it. I'm working on a big surprise. But I don't know if it's even going to work. But I put like 50 hours into it.
Well, that'll be a fun finale.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know what the highest level my team is. You might be over leveled compared to me at some point.
No, I'm not. I'm not changing any levels.
Okay.
I'm just working on something. Just working on something big, some launch codes.
Okay. Regardless, what if they, what if Spielberg tried to make fucking like his own movie universe where like it's Jaws and like E.T.
Oh, that'd be sick.
It's like
the Spielberg cinematic.
Yeah, and then it's like all team up at the end like fucking Avengers.
That'd be sick.
Like Jaws like jumps out of like the ocean to like bite at the villain, and then he's like and he like touches the villain and they explode.
Are you implying that you don't want this? I would fucking
like
love
Close
this.
Encounters of the Fifth Kind, like the giant fucking like alien like spaceships like.
Dude, Spielberg directed The Terminal.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so Tom Hanks would be in it.
True.
And what else did he do?
Who the fuck directed Forrest Gump? What the hell did that guy do afterward? Because he made like a perfect movie, and what the fuck did he do afterward?
Well, it's based on a book, so you can't give him too much credit.
Right, but like at that time, most Hollywood movies were like very, very loose. Like it was an adaptation of idea rather than an adaptation of a book. If that
Robert
makes sense.
Zemeckis?
Robert
Zemeckis?
Downey Jr.
Dude, he directed Back to the Future.
What?
Yeah, Castaway.
Holy fuck!
Yeah. Back to the Future, Castaway, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, The
What?
Polar Express.
Jesus fuck! This man has a fucking slate.
Yeah, he's kind of fucking...
Never mind. That man's no. He got it. Like if he retired, I get it. Because those are some fucking Back to the Future 1's like a perfect film.
The live-action adaptation of Disney's Pinocchio.
Oh shit! He's making Pinocchio.
That was... I think that's old.
Really? Has that come out yet?
I don't know. There's no year on it. But I want to watch this movie.
What is it?
Welcome to Marwin. It's got the Office Man in it.
I watched this one movie with Steve Carell. It was like a friend for the end of the world or something, and like it was just this quirky girl that fell asleep all the time. And like at the end of it, like there was an asteroid that was gonna hit Earth, and they just kind of laid in bed and
What
like
is it
accepted
called?
they're fake. Like Seeking a Friend for the End of the World. When I was like 16, it like hit me.
Yeah.
I don't think it would anymore.
Oh, so Spielberg also directed Jurassic Park. I don't know if
knew
you
that.
said that. Saving Private Ryan. So Tom Hanks would be in it twice in the Spielberg cinematic universe. Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost
Jeff
Ark.
Goldblum shows up and he's like, "Now I'm gonna take my shirt off, you see, and
Hook. He directed Hook.
Ian really likes Hook."
Ian showed me Hook, and he didn't tell me how long it was.
Yeah.
So we were sitting there for like 3 fucking hours, and I was like, he's like, "Is this good?" I was like, "Yeah, I enjoy this." And he's like, "Sorry, it's kind of long." I was like, "Yeah, I wish you told me, but I still love it." My ass kind of be hurting though from.
Yeah, I tried to put on Harry Potter for you the other day, but like when I saw when you pointed it out, and I was like, I do not fucking remember this movie being 3 fucking hours.
Scanning for excuses not to watch.
No, I know I really do think you'd like it. It's just the problem is it's like it. I did not fucking remember the first movie being 3 fucking hours.
It's like a day.
Yeah, it's like oh, I'm dedicating this day to watch a Harry because it's gonna be like 3 hours out of my whole fucking day.
My man, that's a shift.
Yeah, that's a fucking dishwasher shift at the fucking nursing home.
God. Yeah, catch me fucking not watching Harry Potter ever. Come on.
Potterheads cast.
Come on, you think I'd watch that?
Hey, viewers that don't...
Wingardium Leviosa.
Listeners that do not comment. Comment... Don't do it, actually. I just want you to think in your head. Think about Harry Potter right now. Think about adult Daniel Radcliffe. What the dog doing?
What's her name?
Delaney?
Yeah. Think about her boobies. Think about her boobies pressed up against your fucking windshield.
Emma Coxon? She's gonna hate... Well, they are gonna hate that. They're non-binary.
What?
Yeah. You know, J.K. Rowling is very anti-trans.
Yeah, I know. Fuck
it's
J.K.
so
Rowling.
fucking funny.
I fucking hate her.
It's like one of the funniest things. Like, just one day she just got up in the morning, like washed her face, brushed her...
I'm gonna be a menace.
Pretty much, she like brushed her teeth, she spit it out, like put her hands on the sink, and then like looked up into the mirror. And she's like, Hermione was black the whole time. She said that!
Who's Hermione?
Hermione's the girl in the trio. She's Emma Watson.
That's what I asked, and you said Daphne or whatever.
Because I thought it'd be funny. But
so you're fucking with me.
Yeah, but all the covers that she approved and specifically told the artist, hey, here's what it's going to look like. Here's what the characters look like. Here's the description of them. This is a white woman. This is a white child.
Not that it matters. I don't see color. You see.
No, I don't think anybody has a problem with she's retconning crazy shit for clout woke points.
I know.
And it's a fun, like Dumbledore being gay the whole time, inconsequential. That's fine. That feels like a character detail that like expands a little bit on him, but not a lot. Like it doesn't ruin the story that I didn't know. I would have liked more scenes to elaborate on that.
You know.
But like it's like a character like it's like finding out that Ron's favorite color was like red throughout the whole show. It doesn't change anything.
You know, Harry has a chode.
What's that tweet? Did you see like?
I just made that up.
You know, she tweeted that wizards don't go to the bathroom; they shit their robes. I'm not lying. They shit their robes. They say like shitus begonis, and then they fucking.
Is she fucking on meth?
She fucking like they twirl their wand, and like it just makes the shit go away, and they're like,
that's kind of awesome.
Where does the shit go, JK? And she's like, oh, to the wizard dimension.
That's awesome.
That's like, they don't get up. Like they can just be sitting there, like when you're watching the movie.
Are you telling me you wouldn't do that?
Like, watching the movie, like okay, you're watching Harry Potter, and you just see them like sitting there, like listening to fucking Snape, be like, and like you just know all of them are like shitting their pants, like twirling the wand underneath their fucking desk to make the shit like suck out of their asshole and disappear.
It's fine.
Like that, you think they wipe their robe? No, they don't wipe their robes
because the shit doesn't even make it out.
What makes it out? They just wish it away.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have any evidence of poop.
My head has been upside down so long. I've now internalized your mouth being upside down, and it's very frightening.
Hello.
I don't like that. It's creepy.
So, I'm creepy now.
Mm-hmm. Lily, can you say something for the podcast? Well, that's kind of cute.
She ate my cheese stick today.
She peed somewhere, but we cannot find out where she peed. Walked into Jane's apartment, and it's like, you smell crap. He's like, I know, but I can't find it.
I don't know where it went, man. Maybe she wished it away.
Pissus begonis.
That's a good band name.
I miss saying things out loud and then going, oh, that's a band name. My brain, that's gone. That part of my brain's gone.
What are you, retard?
I replaced it with Gundam.
Jesus Christ.
Did you know Zion is... Oh, he's asleep. All right.
Oh, he's asleep. No, I just don't give a fuck about your robots or wizards.
Well, actually, they're called mobile suits. They're not actually robots.
They're fucking.
They are like they're not robots because somebody has to pilot them. Like there's no sentience there except in the psychoframe units. Sometimes, such as the unicorn, because the unicorn can be argued that when Menager, he piloted it
come out
so long because he's a very strong new type. You could argue that the unicorn stole his.
What, can't talk or what?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Don't steal my bit.
My bit.
Don't you steal my bit. You can't do it as well as I can. You're not good at it.
Rocker.
Rocker?
Yeah, I'm staring at your cock this whole time. Kind of small. My name's Cole, and I'm gay. And stupid. Yep. I'm Cole. I love Rick and Morty. I want to know what that sounds like on the recording you see. Dude, you're pretty good at it. It's dead. It's not funny. It's fucking 11:52 on the night of these nuts.
The hash ringing, sash bringing.
When you...
Okay, did that episode of SpongeBob ever scare you as a child?
Yeah, it scared the fuck out of me.
It did scare me.
It's like there's a serial killer on the fucking loose. He's gonna kill your fucking favorite cartoon.
I think it's cute.
And it's gonna come after you, little kid.
I think it's cute that old cartoons when we were kids had episodes like that were intended to kind of scare kids. Like, they don't have that anymore. Like, standards and practices will cut that out.
I think scaring kids is cute.
Like the fact that you can bond when you're older. The fact that we watched an episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog, and like there's a slab episode. It's like a 3D guy.
Dude, Courage fucking scared me like 90% of the time.
Remember the episode where like the tree is a face, and like it's like a human face.
Fuck.
You remember the episode where there was like a lesbian prostitute cat and it was escaping being gang raped?
God, that was a good show.
It was very good.
Not related to what you just said, but
no, like it holds up. I was rewatching it. It's really good.
Is it on HBO Max?
It is. It was on
Based.
Like it holds up completely. There's an episode that I can't stomach. It's where like
it's pretty red-pilled.
Becomes like a giant fucking pulsating foot with a bunch of zits on it. I hate that fucking. It's gross.
Good show. Jolly good show.
We tried to resurrect that show a while back in like CGI, but CN didn't pick it up.
I want everything rebooted and nothing new.
Getting me hard right now.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of,
let me get my fucking binoculars out. Yep, that's hard. Get my magnifying glass. Oh, I didn't mean to burn you. We shouldn't be doing this outside. Melt your little army guy down there. Have you seen Toys R Us? Have you seen Toys? The Story of Toys.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force, the movie was just announced, the newest one.
Fuck yeah, dude!
They announced it, and it's happening, and it's coming back.
Dude, the first one was just so good.
They're gonna pay Frylock's voice actor this time.
I will personally pay him.
That man worked at fucking Walmart or something while he was fucking on Aqua Teen.
I thought it was like
it was like fast food.
Yeah,
it was like Arby's or something. McDonald's.
He would work at Arby's. Then his
fries
would
Frylock,
be his
like,
fries would be curly.
He's like,
worked at Arby's.
What order are you looking for? And you're like, well, are you Frylock? He's like, yeah. He's like, can you do shake? He's like, I am not shake. I am Frylock. Well, can you do meat wad? Can you imagine? I could see that happening. Like crack. Oh, never mind. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, it makes me mad. I fucking just hate people.
Do you think Meg from Family Guy? Now, level with me here. Are we on the same level?
Yeah.
Is the green bubble, like, level? Okay. Would you raw Meg Griffin from the hit family series Family Guy?
I would use her to meet some of my favorite animated characters.
Oh, dude, I was thinking about this last night. I actually have a real podcast question for you. Okay.
I wouldn't want to meet Brian, though.
God, just let me ask it. Okay, so somehow, some way, So through a wish fulfillment, you wished upon a star.
This is Christian shit.
You're able to go to the clam, and there's a booth, and
Holy
you get
shit.
to meet one. You don't get to pick the group, but you get to sit down with, and they invite you over when you're walking by to sit down and have a pint with them. What member of the Family Guy cast do you choose?
I can only get to pick one character?
Yes, from Peter's little group. From Peter's little group specifically.
Oh, the 4?
Yes. Peter, Joe, Cleveland, and Quagmire. You get to choose one.
Either, oh man, Peter or Cleveland. Probably Cleveland.
I was leaning toward Cleveland as well.
I love Cleveland.
Cleveland would be a good fella to talk with. I am more inclined to say Peter. Classic Peter, not modern pedophile Peter, but classic Peter would be I think he'd be fun to be around. I think he'd be a fun guy to be around.
Well, yeah, it's kind of what he's
a family guy.
Yeah, he's kind of. I guess you could say.
Current Joe would probably be my second pick.
They're all good.
Quagmire's probably my least favorite. Any incarnate. Well, no, early Quagmire beats new Quagmire, because new Quagmire's just a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
His bit is that he's just a dick.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And like early Quagmire's just like, oh red.
Yeah.
And he's
drink the beer.
Yeah, he's just a pal to hang out with. Like he's your sexed up guy friend who gets a bunch of girls.
Great! What do I win? Another beer.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think new Cleveland's more fun than old Cleveland.
Yeah, the bombed show really brought him back to life. Have you ever watched the Cleveland show?
It got a lot better as it went on.
I know. I miss
American Dad. The first season was not very good, but it just kept once it started getting its own identity, it became really funny.
Yeah,
and like it was at its funniest right before it got canceled.
I miss the bear.
I don't know. I don't know what I've been on the UltraFusion podcast, and it's very good. I don't know.
Tim
the bear.
Oh, Tim was the bear? Who's the small man?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure his name was Tim.
I really don't think Tim the bear was. Look it up.
I don't really feel like it.
I'm looking it up. I
know for a fact.
I know for a fact the bear is named Tim.
You don't have to look it up.
I have to look it up. It's a black man. Doesn't feel so good now, does it?
Did I just put my fucking phone in my pants? What the fuck?
What the heck?
Where the fuck is my phone? I put it in my underwear.
What the phone doing, though?
It's in my ass.
Your what?
Tim the Bear.
Tim the Toolman Taylor, bitch.
Yeah, it's Tim the Bear.
Okay, who was the man?
Cleveland.
Small man.
Short guy.
Jerry.
Holt.
Yes. And there's another one.
The redneck one is just Colin. What the fuck? 1 second.
Cletus.
Cletus, it sounds like an easy guess. I
don't think it's Cletus.
It's Lester. And then his wife?
Say it. Say it, please.
My nose is a finger feed.
Sound like some bitch on Dr. Phil, man.
Did you see when Bam Margera was on fucking
No, I don't want to think about it.
I need help, Dr. Phil. And he like fucking shoves potato chips in his fucking
I don't want to think about that man having a bad time.
Do you know his dad's a pedophile?
He isn't.
You still fucking pedophile?
Well, Bam's not. We're not talking about fucking Phil.
I don't think Bam's a pedophile. I don't. Let's put that clear there. His dad is a pedophile.
Bam was my favorite.
And they used their jackass money to hide it.
And it makes me sad.
Pontius has always been my favorite. He just kind of faded into obscurity.
Yeah, that's weird.
Johnny Knoxville's my second.
You would.
Johnny's so fucking cool.
Because he reminds you of me.
No.
Yeah, because I'm also fucking cool.
Well, you're more of a Bam. Better watch out.
I love Bam. Bam's my favorite, and I'm sticking to it.
Bam always struck me as like the egotistical guy who was ready to snap at any moment. And
me.
It kind of happened. So your cat's just walking on my cock and stomach right now.
She's kicking you in the nuts. Right in the nards, Lily.
What would you do if your Nards one day
I
disappeared?
fucking love that cat.
She's kind of just standing directly on me now.
What
She's
the-
literally
what
standing on
the-
my gut.
What the cat doing though?
God, why is she so heavy?
She's not fat.
She's not. She's
but
healthy, but she's heavy.
She weighs a lot.
She's a bigger cat, but she's not fat.
She's
She's
big
like a
boned.
physically bigger cat, but she's not like fat. It's not a body fat
I
percentage.
love it. She's like the perfect cat.
Well, debatable.
Well,
My cat Midnight's actually.
I don't like fat fucking cats.
Oh well. Well, I love your mom's pussy too.
I'm telling her.
Go on.
I'm telling you what smut you say on here. I'm sick of it. What? It's fucking funny.
Man, I'm gonna tell your dad.
What?
I'll tell him what you did.
What I do?
You'll find out. I'll text him tonight.
What?
Are you getting anxiety? Getting you worked
No,
up?
because
Getting your
I didn't
palms
do
sweaty?
shit.
Oh, that's what somebody who did something would say.
I love when I say some dumb shit and Cole actually texts my father. I was on vacation.
I got a gun. I got a loaded gun at all
Yeah,
times.
you're fucking
I'm waving,
stupid.
I'm waving it around.
I fucking hate you. I was on vacation with my father, and Cole texts him, and he's like, James wants a vasectomy. And my dad fucking gave me a 2-day lecture
You're being a
about...
fucking dick on text. I was like, what? And I was like, I'm gonna tell your dad. You're like, do it. You would do it, pussy. And I was like, okay, fine.
Fucking... For 2 days, he's like, I just don't understand. Why would you want it? I was like, so I was fucking with him because I thought he was just saying shit. I thought you and my dad would troll me. I was like, well, it's reversible, Dad. And see, so he thought I was
I still
real.
got the text. What's
God, he thought I was being
I'm
real.
gonna pull it up.
And then my mom calls me. She's like, what is it? You want a vasectomy? I was like, no, Cole's just being a fucking idiot.
Okay, February 6th, 2021, Saturday night, 5:20 p.m. Central Time.
I remember
Dave, it's Cole, no punctuation. Second text. You know, James's girlfriend wants him to get a vasectomy. First text. What? Question mark. Second
I
text.
love how you're like, this isn't a joke.
Second
You're
text.
just matter of fact, you fucking ass.
Second text. Talk him out of it, comma. I'll try and talk to him, but I don't want him to get mad.
Shut the fuck up.
Third text. Let's see how far away these are. These are about 2 minutes apiece, like between each other.
Yeah, because you beating my ass in between.
He might not want me to know, but think it could be a huge mistake, comma, he could regret.
Wait, who said that?
He did. And then I
Hate you.
and I said 1 minute later, yeah, I told him the same. And
God
with no
damn
punctuation, and that's the only text I've ever sent to your father.
Fucking tard. Ruined my whole vacation.
Go ahead. See what ammo you can throw at my
No, I'm
my
just gonna be
family.
like, don't listen to Cole. He's fucking stupid in the head. He's fucking, dare I say,
But he's got it all together. He's got the whole world. He's honestly our favorite son. Remember one time
he wouldn't get a vasectomy.
I remember when we went to the bar and he was there, and like he has rimless frames too, and he like pointed at his friend. And I had like my bigger beard at the time, and it was just after a haircut, so like your dad was like, this is my friend, I don't remember his name, but he's like, hey Jim, come over here. This is my other son, and he's like this is Cole, and he's like, oh, nice to meet you, Cole. I'm like, oh, nice to meet you. And then he's like, do we look the same? And like he like put his arm around me, and he pulled his glasses down a little bit, so I pulled my glasses down a little bit. The guy's like, without hesitating, yeah, and then like there's a long pause, and then he's like, well, yeah, he's my son, and like kind of laughed to himself. He's like, get out of here. And I was like, okay, and it was a nice little moment.
Yeah, James wants a vasectomy. Listen.
You know, he looks at me, he sees what could have been, and, you know.
He actually made me break up with my girlfriend over that.
Good.
So,
Wasn't she-
thanks. I'm not going to allow you to talk about
She was
people.
trying to make you be poly, though, right?
Polly.
Polygamist.
Oh, the Pokemon, yes.
Oh, yes. Did you ever trade her with the Z capsule to see if she'd evolve into Girlfriend Z? Xbox had a pretty good E3 presentation this year. Like, I watched that one live. It was pretty kick-ass.
Like, they actually revealed exclusives this time, so I'm actually gonna buy an Xbox probably next year, so I can play Starfield or something.
What, an Xbox X, S, whatever?
Yeah, they announced actually a bunch of exclusives. Like, they're like, yeah, Bethesda games are exclusive to this now, and they showed off a bunch of early, essentially a limited time exclusive shit.
Yeah.
Okay, this would be on this console first for a few months, and then it would come to other platforms. It's just actually revealing a bunch of exclusives that I feel like people would actually buy your fucking console for, you know?
Yeah.
Reveals teeth showing 4 big fangs. What are you laughing at, little boy? Oh, James is gonna get into Bad Dragon. He says he's gonna buy a mug, a T-shirt.
I was going to buy a t-shirt tonight for Bad Dragon, but they were sold out, unfortunately. So,
all they have in stock is the fucking giant foot dildos.
Yeah, so Bad Dragon, if you want to give me the shirt or any
If
other
they wanted to
shirts.
sponsor this podcast, I would legitimately draw an icon.
You want me to send an email?
Oh yeah.
I'll send an email.
Please
But
sponsor
I
our
really
podcast.
wanted the fucking shirt that they didn't have. But anyway, it's looking about that time. About time to call the
kept
podcast.
recording, but we gotta go. Okay, end on a joke.
I'm not gonna end it on a joke. I'm just gonna. The music's flowing. It's building up in pace. You see, it's coming, and here it is. The peak of the music. Now it's going down. Quiet.
Fucking cringe.
Hey, good night, my man. Hey, you drive safe with all that coke in your system.